say about that. Okay, I wanted to vote for the Game Awards live on stream. Pog. Okay, how do I start voting here? Okay. Oh shoot, I start with Game of the Year? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just go down the list, right? Okay, Game of the Year. We're just gonna start off. I have not played a Plague Tale Requiem. Oh. Okay. I have not played a Plague Tale Requiem. I've played Elden Ring, I've played God of War Ragnarok, I've played Horizon Forbidden West, and I've played Stray. I've not played Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Stray doesn't get it. Okay, Stray was a really good game. I liked its themes on how the robots kind of copied humanity and that kind of thing. I really liked Stray. It was a good game. Amazing graphics. I like the platforming. It was just a good, short, simple game. Does it deserve Game of the Year? Absolutely not. But I feel like it could. Like, say if Elden Ring or God of War Ragnarok doesn't win and they go with a safe vote. I think the safest vote would probably be a Plague Tale Requiem or Stray, just for a safe vote, right? Horizon Forbidden West. I played it. It was really good. A great improvement from the first game, but it just wasn't. It just didn't have that spark. Oh, hell no. Devil in Me is not Game of the Year. That shit's ass. I still need Levin to send me that footage. Oh my gosh. I wish it was good. I wish Devil in Me was good, but that shit was ass. But anyway, Horizon Forbidden West was just kind of, it was a good game. Let me play some of this lo-fi. Horizon Forbidden West was a good game, but I just, when it first came out, it came out like a few days, I think, was it before or after? Let's see. This came out when? Are you not gonna tell me the release date? That's crazy. February 25th, and then Horizon Forbidden West release date was the 18th. So yeah, I played Horizon Forbidden West on launch day, and I was going to finish it, but then Elden Ring came out. Now Horizon Forbidden West is like the golden standard for that Ubisoft formula. That's pretty much all I can say about that. It's a good story. I enjoyed it. I think it kind of fell off compared to the first game. It was a step up in gameplay and graphics and all that. Like the graphics were amazing in Forbidden West, right? But with 2018, the love that I have for not 2018. I don't know why I keep saying 2018. For Horizon Zero Dawn, the love that I have for that game is because of the mystery. That story in Horizon Zero Dawn was so good because you didn't know what was happening, and how it unfolded in the lore in the world before Aloy was very good. Now, in Forbidden West, you learn more about it, but not enough that's like, oh yeah, I'm super surprised, blah, 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 blah. So, Horizon Forbidden West was a very good game. It's one of my top 10s this year, obviously, because, I mean, there wasn't really that many good games that came out this year. It's a fucking buggy mess of a year. Because everything got delayed to 2023. Everything good got delayed to 2023, besides these basically 5 games and a few other ones that aren't on this list, like indie games and such. But, like, everything else got delayed to 2023. 2023, we get so much. And surely nothing gets delayed, right? But we'll see. Now, I'll talk about God of War Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok, I loved it. I loved the acting. The acting was excellent. I especially liked Odin's acting. He just was just a being to be messed with. Like, he's just like very subtle in his acting, and it just felt like a real person. Like that opening scene with Thor, Odin, Kratos, and Atreus just was just very good. It was just very good, well acted. Like, it's just a standout scene, right? The gameplay in God of War Ragnarok was really fun. There was a few moments where it felt like my hitboxes were fucked up, but that's okay. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, just everything I said at the end of my God of War Ragnarok ending video. I just gave all my thoughts. But God of War Ragnarok story was exceptional. It left a personal impact on me, and it's just a very good game. I think this would be my game of the year. People say it's too similar to 2018, but the same thing with Elden Ring. Elden Ring is super similar to the other From Software games. I'm pretty sure they reuse some of the assets, they reuse some of the mobs, stuff like that. The thing with Elden Ring, though, is it was just such a big world. And I feel like objectively Elden Ring deserves it, but just personally, because this is a personal vote. Personally, I'd have to give it to God of War Ragnarok. Elden Ring, on the other hand, was an amazing game as well. I finished it. The final boss was lacking, and I feel like a lot of reviewers weren't able to touch on the ending part of the game because the game was just so fucking big, so much content. It was a meaty game, right? Most of the reviews that came out say they weren't finished with the game. They were 50 hours in, and they still haven't finished it. I finished the game with, I think it was 70 hours I finished Elden Ring in. But like a lot of the reviewers were like, "Oh, we haven't even finished the game, but it's 10." I feel like if they finished the game, they would have realized how lackluster the final boss was, and that may have brought the review down a little bit. But Elden Ring was still a really good game. On top of that, I mean, it's that same Souls-like stuff. You can't complain about God of War 2018 or God of War Ragnarok being a DLC when Elden Ring exists. This year was kind of the year for sequels and kind of just improvements on what has worked before. God of War Ragnarok was a step up in every aspect with 2018. 2018 was a very small, condensed story. This one was very bombastic. And I wish the final fight, I forgot to mention this. The final fight of God of War Ragnarok should have been 10 times better. Thor versus Kratos should have won between the 9 realms with Jormungandr, maybe like that, and then like their fight between realms and Fenrir slashing through shit and all that, and it's like a battle between the 9 realms, right? And then that's when Thor sends Jormungandr back in time, but that's like basically a different story. And because like the final boss of God of War Ragnarok basically took place in one area. It's like it should be fucking bombastic and going through fucking time, space, time continuum. But I digress. Anyway, Elden Ring. Very good game as well. I don't know. I really liked Elden Ring. It took up a lot of my time at the beginning of the year, and it basically outshined Horizon Forbidden West in every aspect. I hope Horizon Forbidden West goes a complete Breath of the Wild route and just smacks the gaming industry, because third time's the charm, right? Because in Zero Dawn, Breath of the Wild overshined it. Now this year, Elden Ring overshined it, and those games are both very similar in themselves. But yeah, Elden Ring was a very good game. There's just so much content. It's a big, meaty game, but it's really similar to the other games as well. Let's say it was God of War Ragnarok. So I mean, I'm just gonna vote based on personal impact. And one more thing I want to talk about Elden Ring. I don't know how the fuck some of the reviewers were supposed to be playing the side quest. You cannot tell me that you have completed Elden Ring from start to finish without looking up a single guide on a side quest or how to find a certain item or anything like that. There's no way. If you tell me, you're lying. Because Elden Ring's quests are like, go to when the moon lands on the water with the mountain's peak, when the fucking final boss's left nutsack hits your face. That's when you can unlock this quest. That's what the fucking quest design of Elden Ring was. There was no quest book. It didn't need to be a quest book with meters or anything like that, but just something to keep track of your progress on a mission. Think about it. If you were playing Elden Ring and you take a month break, you were not going to remember where you were at. You were not going to remember what quest you had, because there's nothing to indicate where you are in a quest besides characters being in certain locations. There were so many fucking YouTube guys I had to watch, and Joaquin had to watch, and everybody else that I know that had to play had to watch. So that was my only like big thing with Elden Ring. Elden Ring, so the dungeons were kind of copy paste as well, but it's a big game with a lot of stuff. I mean, there's only so much content that you can make fresh and unique. And then like I don't know, it's just like, dude, you cannot tell me, because the Elden Ring quest design was literally go to the lake with the mountain's peak shines directly onto it, and this guy's left nutsack has to hit your face at 90 degrees at 10:19 p.m. in the afternoon. That was what they would give you as a clue, and you had to go find that location. Like, what the flip? Like, dude, it made absolutely no sense. But despite that, Elden Ring was a really impeccable game. My vote is God of War Ragnarok. It just left a very big personal impact on me. But these games are both like neck and neck. It's basically how last year was Red Dead Redemption 2. Not last year. 2018 was Red Dead Redemption 2 and God of War 2018. I would have gave that one to Red Dead 2. Because I'm more of just like a story guy, and I just loved Red Dead 2 with all my heart. Game of the year, game of the century for me. But yeah, I voted for that. Okay, so what's next? Best Game Direction. Award for creative and game direction and design. I'd have to give it to Elden Ring. Game direction is like how they took the game. Elden Ring evolved that format so much from all the other Dark Souls games. It's an open world Dark